In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to set up WordPress and install it on your website using Fantastico, which comes pre-installed on most hosting companies. If you're going to use HostGator, which is recommended here, then what you would do is just log into your HostGator cPanel or control panel as it's called. They will help you get this information. If for some reason you cannot find this in your email, give them a phone call. Their phone number is right on their website at hostgator.com. They have 24/7 support, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Typically, you can reach them. So go ahead and call them, find out how to access that. Typically, it's going to be the main website domain that you've registered with a / and then cPanel. That's usually what it's going to be. So what you're going to do is log into your cPanel, and it's going to look like this, or at least somewhat similar. So what you're going to do is scroll down to where it says Software and Services, and you want to choose Fantastico Deluxe. Fantastico Deluxe. After that, what you want to do is go to Blogs on the left-hand side and select WordPress. Then after that, you want to choose New Installation. And then you would just want to choose your domain, which typically it's going to be the main domain, but maybe something else. So choose your domain. And install in directory, just leave that blank because that's going to install it in the main folder. As far as admin access goes, you want to just choose admin. Then for password, put in a password that you want to use. Admin nickname, I usually just keep that at admin, or you could use your name. The email, we're just, this will be an email that is, people can access you at, just your basic email. Your site name, this is where I'd put in the name of the product it is that you are promoting. So let me just plug that in here. And you could add blog to the end of that, and you can always come back in and change this part. Then just simply choose Install WordPress. After that, it's going to ask you in step 2 of 3, it's going to tell you that a MySQL database is going to be created. Then that's okay. So you just want to choose Finish Installation. And there you have it. Your website is actually now set up. So it's going to tell you the full area where you can go to actually log in. And it's going to give you username and the password that you've selected. So you can just click on that. And you can see that in literally minutes, I've now installed WordPress on this site. So I've now completely installed WordPress on here. There it is. So now we're going to go to the next step of the process, which is to work on configuring the website. So we're ready to move on to the next phases, which is going to put money in your pocket with this system. I'm going to show you step by step how to set up your WordPress website after you've actually done the installation of it. So I'm going to show you how to optimize it using plugins and other ways to make your site search engine friendly so you can maximize the targeted traffic that you receive. This step is extremely important to the overall success of the campaign. So to make this work, you need to go to your main website, so the domain name that you purchased and that you've installed WordPress on, and you'll use /wp-admin, wp-admin. So go ahead and put that into your address bar, or it will be the same link that you actually got after you installed your WordPress website automatically using one of the tools we talked about in the previous videos. So what you're going to do now is just plug in your username and your password that you use to set this up. So that's what I'm going to do here, is just plug in this information. And it'll take just a moment. Okay, and once you're logged in, you can actually go in. It'll first ask you if you want to, change your password, or you could choose no thanks, but you can also do this at a later time. But sometimes, if you decide you want to change your password, this would be a spot to. Otherwise, if you entered it yourself, just choose no thanks, and that will be just fine. So what we want to do here is we want to make this website more search engine friendly. So to do this, we need to do a couple of things. The first thing you want to do is you want to set up what's called the permalinks. So on the left hand side here over dashboard, you want to choose settings. Now what you want to choose inside settings here is you're going to notice it's going to tell you blog title, and it's going to tell you the tagline. So that's the first thing you want to take out, is take out that tagline. Make sure that your domain is in here with the www. That's great. put in your main, an email address that you would check often. Then you can get notified when activity happens. Right here you can choose your time zone, and then right over here in this next step you could choose how you want the date to post. So all these will be just fine, and then hit Save Changes. The next thing that I would do is come right down here on the left hand side under Settings, and you want to look for something called Permalinks. Inside Permalinks, you want to make sure that Custom Structure is the option you choose, and you want to set it up so it looks like this. Custom Structure, you want to do /% post name %/ That's going to make sure every single one of your posts includes the actual name of the post in your link, so it's going to look very search engine friendly. After you do that, you just want to select Save Changes. Save Changes. Now you would again go right back here to General, and under the blog title, you do want to make sure that it has your main keyword phrase, and then something like blog or review site, or just the name of the product or keyword phrase you're really targeting. So in this case, this is product fit specific, so you really want to use like the name of the product, because that's going to help you maximize that traffic. So Oakley gas can sunglasses, that would be a good one to use. So then come right down here again and choose Save Changes. So now what I'm going to do next is go ahead to the next process, which is to install some domain names so that you can actually make this system work for you. So what I like to do is go right on over and install some plugins. On the left hand side, you want to choose Plugins, and you want to select Add New. Add New. So here's a few plugins that I recommend that you go ahead and use. The first one is called All-in-One SEO. So you just type into the search term box All-in-One SEO, and then you can go ahead and choose Install. And then what you're going to do now is go ahead and choose Install Now. And it's going to say downloading, and then it says unpacking, then it will say installing the plugin. Usually it's going to go just like this if you're using Bluehost or HostGator. Some of the other hosts that you might be using may make you manually install it, but there are video tutorials that show you how to do that. But this one, as far as Bluehost, HostGator, they're really good about letting you actually automatically install it straight from the domain, or straight from the back end here. Then you want to choose Activate Plugin. So now that that's activated, you want to go down to the Hello Dolly plugin, and I recommend that you just delete that one. And then there's going to be another plugin here called Akismet, or Akismet, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So just choose Activate, but what you need to do here to make this work is you must enter a WordPress.com API key. So in order to do this, you need to actually just click on this, and I like to just open that in a new tab, and they will give you some instructions on how to do that. So you want to come over here and choose Get Your Key. So I'll just open that in a new tab. And this is actually set up to make your blog run much more efficiently. So to grab your key, you do need to just log into your WordPress.com account, and if you are brand new, you can just choose Sign Up, and then they will actually take you through the process. So let me just plug in, kind of a sample here. You could put in your website name if you want. And then choose an email address. And then choose I've read the terms after you've read them. And then you could put just a username. Then choose Next. Oh, looks like I'm already using that email. Okay, so I went ahead and plugged in my email address that I'm going to use. So that's what I've done, and then it's going to make me activate my account. So that'll take just a moment. Okay, so I got an email here to activate it. So after that, you just click on that link. And then what you're going to do now is come right back over here, and you need to actually log into your account. So that's what I'm going to do here, is just log into my account. Okay, so this is now set up. So now what you need to do is come up to where it says My Account, choose Global Dashboard. Inside Global Dashboard, you want to choose Profile. Once you're inside Profile, it's going to give you your WordPress.com API key. So you just want to copy this code. Oops, you just want to copy that again. And you want to come right over here to where it says Akismet configuration and paste that in there. And then go ahead and select Update Options. Okay, the options have been saved. So you can close that tab and go ahead and log out of your WordPress.com area. And then go back to where it says Plugins over here on the left hand side. And then the Akismet is going to be activated now. So that plugin is important because it really will eliminate a lot of spam comments that you run into, so it'll make you run this more efficiently. So all-in-one SEO, Akismet, and the other couple plugins that I recommend you use are the following. Just go to Plugins, choose Add New, and then go ahead and choose Social Bookmarker. Okay, so I just did a search for Social Bookmarker, and this plugin here called Social Bookmarks, you can actually click on it to take a look at it. Will be what you want to look for. So it's going to just be called Social Bookmarks. You can just choose Install, and then go ahead and select Install Now. Now what you want to do is go back to where it says Plugins, and you'll see right there where it says it's been set up. And then the other plugin that you want to install is a Twitter type plugin. So just type in Twitter. And you want to go ahead and choose Tweet This as the plugin. So go ahead and type in Tweet This, and that'll be the plugin you want to choose. Then choose Install. And then after that, go ahead and choose Install Now. And then after that, you're going to go over to where it says Settings. And under the Settings area, you'll choose All-in-One SEO. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and log in, or actually go over here to where it says Plugin Status and choose Enabled. And for the home title, you want to put in the main title of your site, which is going to be your main keyword phrase. So Oakley gas can, sunglasses, review, Xbox 360 system, whatever keyword phrase it is you're going for your product. Under description, you want to put in a good sentence or two description. So, buy Oakley gas can, sunglasses today and save this holiday or this year. You don't want to say holiday season because that could eliminate you the rest of the year. And then put keywords, go ahead and put those in, which would be your main keyword phrase. And then everything else could stay the same. You could, sometimes what I like to do here is actually take out blog title from post and page title. So then that way it'll just be whatever it is, that you've elected to choose there. Everything else will be just fine. then choose Update Options. Okay, so that part will be complete. Now you just want to go over, choose Visit the Site, and you can kind of see how it's coming together here. Okay, so that is now how you go ahead and install your plugins. So All-in-One SEO is really an important one that you need, and then the other plugins will really help you as well, because it's important to have like your social bookmarking plugins. But the most important ones to really think about would be the All-in-One SEO, and then social bookmarks and tweet this. Those are more optional, but those also will really help you. And then Akismet will really make your life much, much easier. So that's how you go about installing plugins, how you go about making your site more search engine friendly, how you set it up so that you can actually maximize your traffic with your WordPress website. So we're going to go on to the next step of the process, which will be going about and selecting a theme for your site so you can actually get the ball rolling. By default, WordPress gives you a basic theme here. So I'm going to show you how to go about changing that theme so it looks a little more professional, and so it actually sets you apart from some of the other websites out there. So what you want to do is come right over here to log into your dashboard, and you just want to choose Appearance. You just want to choose Appearance from the left hand side. You want to come down and choose Add New Themes. Add New Themes. What I recommend you do is that I usually go by colors, black, blue, those tend to be professional looking. You could also choose silver, and then actually just do a quick search here for themes that match that color. So go ahead and just choose Find Themes, and you're going to find here some possible themes to consider. So if you see a theme that you might like, just simply choose Preview, and if that theme looks pretty good to you, just go ahead and come over here and choose that little X, and then you can actually just come right up here and choose Install, and then go ahead and select Install Now, and now you can come right back to your website, refresh it, or actually choose Activate. I apologize. After you install it, go ahead and choose Activate, and then come over to your website. So after you've activated it, then come over to your website, and you'll notice it completely changes the look and feel of your site. Now you can go back and do this, for several different, color options. You could do searches for 1 or 2 column sites over here. It's really going to be up to you. 2 column sites are usually what you want to go with because it gives you some good options as well to go with. So then just look for, I'm just going to look for another one that looks pretty clean and that looks like it'll work. Here's one that looks well. If I go ahead and choose Preview, that theme comes out nicely. So you can go ahead and then just choose Install. Click Install Now. And if you do want to activate that theme, just click Activate right here. And then come right over here and refresh your website. And notice how that changed the look and feel one more time. And if you want to go back to change the theme in the future, just go under Appearance and Themes, and then actually just click on Activate, and it would reactivate the theme. And you can always come in and change the theme, but I recommend that you spend a little bit of time, but don't spend piles of time on this process. Notice how it just took me just a few minutes to actually find a few really good themes. But you don't want to spend all your time on this step just because it can get you caught up and the most important part is that you're focusing on making money with this system. So we're going to go on to the next step, which will be some ways you can use to actually start cashing in more with this system. In this next video, we're now at the spot where we need to grab our Amazon.com affiliate link for some of the products we're going to be promoting. So what I recommend you do is go to Amazon.com and then just scroll all the way to the bottom, and you're going to look for, under Make Money With Us, Join Associates. And I recommend that just because it's the easiest way to find it, if in case you've lost the affiliate address for Amazon. Amazon, you can alternatively go to their affiliate program by going to affiliate-program.amazon.com. Again, that's affiliate-program.amazon.com, or you can just go to Amazon.com and then click on Join Associates. So I'm just going to log in here to this account we're using for this system. And what I recommend you do is that you come right on over and you go to Links and Banners. Links and Banners. And what you're going to do from this area is you just want to choose product links. So I would go ahead and choose add product links now. And then where it says search all products, what I would recommend you do is just type in the name of the product it is that you're promoting. You could also, if depending on where you're promoting your product from, if you're doing it from all products, you can just choose all products. Or if you're doing a product specific to Enlist.com, which is what I'm actually using because it's 15% commissions, then you could just choose search Enlist.com. So I'm going to type in the name of the product that I'm promoting, Gascan sunglasses. And here's going to bring up a variety. There's several different Oakley Gascan sunglasses. So I'm going to be promoting all of these sunglasses, but I'm just going to choose one for this first example. So what I recommend you do, we're just going to select, let's just say this one. That looks good, this black one here. And what you want to choose next to the product you want to be promoting is go ahead and select Get Link. Get Link. Then it's going to give you several different options as far as choosing your link and how that goes. It's going to ask for a text and image, image only, or it's going to say text only. So I recommend you grab all of them, just, or at least say you grab several, at least you try to grab a couple of them because that's going to work well into your post. So I would highly recommend that you at least go try to go for like an image link and a text link at least, just because it's going to make your life that much easier when you're going for it. Also, this text and image option looks good, but with the image only, you actually have a little more flexibility. So it's going to just kind of be up to you on how you want to do that. You could actually choose this link, to show a border or to not show a border, so that comes out a little nicer. You could choose to use a larger image of the product, would actually also help some. And then you could select open link in a new window or not to open in a new window, depending on how you want to do that. So for now, we're going to grab this text and image link. All you do is just click on Highlight HTML, right click and choose Copy. And then I like to open up, like a notepad file all the time. So I'm just going to come down here and paste that in here. And we're going to call this text and image. And it's good to just separate so you understand which is which. This is going to be called just text. So you're going to come right over here to where it says text only, and you just want to highlight that and grab that one. And then the next one you just want to choose is image. And we'll go into detail when we actually make the post on how to go about and set these up. So just wanted to show you though how to go about grabbing your links. I recommend that you try to grab all three. The image links will be good. Text and image links are also good. Sometimes without the border, it actually can go a little more in line with your post, so it doesn't look as salesy potentially to people. Plus, it may not, with the price there, that may deter people sometimes. So it might be best to kind of just choose, I like text only for that reason, just because it doesn't show the price, and then image only because that also doesn't show the price, but it shows the product well. So, and people are used to clicking on images now. So again, to take you through the process one more time, when you first log in, just choose on links and banners. And if you want to select, just select product links. That's what I recommend you do. That's the easiest. And you will just want to go for all products, and you can search for whatever product you're promoting. So I'm going to show one more example here. Just hit go, and there it is. So there's Xbox 360 system, and then you could select get link, and then you could actually again select from your different images here. Text and image, image only, text only. So it gives you a variety of different options as well. So that's what I recommend you do as far as grabbing that, is that you go ahead and just grab that link by going to links and banners, and that will make your life much easier as far as promoting this. Just links and banners, product links, and then just do a simple search for what it is you have to offer. And then I recommend you grab the links, put them into a notepad file like this, and that you label them. And if you are going to use Notepad though, make sure that if you have WordWrap on, before you use the link, that you take WordWrap off. And we'll go over that in the next step, which is going to be how we create this post, how do we work this into our blog. And then after that, we're going to go on to promoting our site a little bit so you can start getting some quick traffic and make the system work for you.